American Football One League, My Soccer. So, MLS. From the outside, where veteran football players go on holiday, money of South American Latin football players. From American football, which is about winning. That's why they don't call football football, but call it soccer. According to some, it was founded by the Americans who say, how is MLS, an artificial league, happening there? The biggest jump in recent history from their leagues. Where do we examine success stories? My League, in the first part of our Where series, we will review soccer. Enjoy. American football, basketball, and most followed in the country after baseball. The sports branch is football, almost the first in the country until 1994. 10 sports followed with interest. Football, which could not enter the U.S. organization, organizing the World Cup in 1994. With his right, his face is completely changed. NASL, meaning North American Football League, founded in 1967. This league is for North American teams established professional level regular first. It was a league format. This league was established in America. Canadian teams with their teams was also struggling. Its biggest rise occurred in the 1970s. This is the league that made it so far from its name to the frequently mentioned New York Cosmos. New York was indebted to the Cosmos Pelé, Beckenbauer, Cruyff. There were world-famous football players like the name of the league. This was very important in announcing 3,000 to 4,000 spectators. By the time, the league played with an average of 13 to 14. This league had there were some football rules that drew. Taking penalty kicks in finished matches, you had to. But this is what we know, not in style. We dribble the ball in 5. We need to hit within seconds. The winning team gets 6 points for the win, 1 with a penalty. If you got it, it would drop to 3 points. Even this, that's why the regular season champion, just 24 goals from Whitecaps' New York Cosmos. He came in second because he shot less. This FIFA in 1978, due to interesting rules, repeatedly by expelling NASL from membership, has threatened. First indoor football league to emerge, and revenues cannot cover expenses. Due to this, the NASL was completely dissolved in 1985. Closed after this time, America, without a professional league, United States 1994, World Cup to FIFA itself in 1988. In exchange for hosting the Cup, he promised to establish a top-level league in the USA. Gave it to FIFA. As the pioneer of MLS in 1993, the vision was founded and MLS is official. Founded in February 1995 as TAP Ramos 3. Signed with MLS in January 1995. He was the first player to sign MLS's first. The match was played between San Jose DC United, and approximately 31,000 people followed the match. Professional in America after 1988. This was the first match played also in NASL. Similar free rules existed in MLS. For example, the minutes are not forward. Counting the ball backwards in the draw. Shooting from the penalty spot was made, but in 1999, the United States football players universal away from football, and this, arguing that the rules do not attract attention. The rules have been removed since their establishment, making high losses every season. MLS had a total of 400 players until 2001. Even some people lost millions of dollars. Administrators considered abolishing the league. So what happened to the league afterwards? Because managers constantly make losses, League America, that they are considering shutting down 2002, World Cup of the United States. Unexpected quarter in the Cup, it coincided with the final. After this success, interest in football increased, and 2002 Cup final to 2018. A record 61,000 people watched this league, where interest is increasing year after year. No more player medicine outside his country. Even the American actor market had become its own important stars of Europe's major leagues, league that can sell, especially the Premier League. Many names were gifted. Tim Howard, Manchester in 2006 with $4 million, transferred to United and MLS. He broke the record, the most important one in the league, deficiency of most football teams, American football matches in the stadium. When it was first established, it was one of 10 teams. 8 of them were in this situation, but developed with the project teams until 2008. 80% of them play in their own stadium. It was foreseen PPL Park and Red Bull Arena. This project, the stadiums developed within the scope of currently the best stadium in the world, Mercedes-Benz Stadium shown. The league is hosted by Atalanta. The format is as follows. 26 teams active in the league. 23 of these teams are available in America. 3 of the United States belong to Canada. The league consists of Eastern and Western conferences, divided into 2 groups of 13 each. In the leagues, each team plays 17 games at home, 34 matches in total, including outside most, by the end of the regular season. Teams that collect points. MLS Shield. The top 7 from each group will win the cup. Teams that finish in the MLS Cup, they play playoffs for, and the league champion is here. It becomes clear in the middle of the season that the league mixed team, consisting of best players, mixed teams from other leagues around the world, plays all-star with a team, relegation in the league. There is no expansion fee. Instead, he pays it and gets accepted into the league. For example, in 2013, you work in new $100 million to join York City. Made a payment of USD in 2019. Cincinnati, $150 million. Nashville in 2020, again, paying $150 million. David Beckham joined the league with Los Angeles Galaxy in 2007. From a clause written in the contract he signed by paying only $25 million for. He got his team Inter Milan into MLS. Currently, there are 29 teams in the league, and this number has increased to 30. It is planned to remove designated player in the league in 2007 rule nicknamed Beckham Rule. According to this rule, an MLS his team is outside the salary cap 3, with the player in an unlimited way, contract within the means. Can sign this rule Beckham's in this league because it was created to bring it is known as. With this agreement, increasing the brand value of the league and scissors between teams, it is intended not to be opened. It is already large. Salary football player contracts are also. After the date comes, Henry, Robbie Keane, Beckham, and Nesta are examples of this. This is MLS, star players after the agreements. It has now become a stop where they think about has arrived. Dos Santos, Kaká, Pirlo, Lampard, Gerrard, Drogba. He spent a period of his career here. Average salary for MLS is $394K. This is $420,000, lower than the English second division. Minimum salary cap in the league in 2017 is $65,000. Salaries in MLS Beckham rule. So it is limited except for 3 players. The reason is that the owners of the teams are unable not to spend and unfair. It is to prevent competition, 2 transfers in the league. There is a window. The first is pre-season, from mid-February to May. The second transfer window is July from month to August. MLS club sends a player abroad, giving a share to MLS when you sell. This share has to be 33% based on income, varies between 75% plus MLS jerseys, and other, in 2005, 10-year, 150 contract with Adidas for equipment. He made $1 million deal with the last agreement made to 2030, up to $800 million to Adidas MLS. How development will pay, but in MLS. That's why all jerseys are Adidas and all. They make the jerseys. Incomes have increased significantly in recent years, and with the serious development of infrastructure, the USA. There are many players who like football now. Armand recently left MLS. Let's look at the football players. Zach Steffen is this currently at Manchester City. DeAndre Yedlin has played for various teams in the Premier League. Giovanni Reyna, he is currently in Dortmund and is seen as one of the stars of the future. Tyler Adams is currently at Bournemouth, one of the Premier League teams, and he is a future player. He is considered among the best American players, Weston McKennie, Christian Pulisic football. Other names who have lived their lives as Premier. 2024-2025. According to various rumors starting from the Champions League season from MLS with visiting team quota, a team is now in the Champions League. A different rumor that will directly join the UEFA Super Cup will be made up of 4 teams, with the addition of a team from MLS. It will be done. Of course, these are all rumor and claim. MLS history has developed to the present day and continues to evolve. It is a clear fact that the future in years United States national, with the development of the team, they are likely to revolutionize